What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm on Toxin Gaming today. Today we're going to be going over my Crystal Beast deck profile. This is going to be after the January 2023 ban list or limited list. And yeah, after Crystal Orgeki got hurt or hit, it's one of those things where nobody's really been playing this deck, and I feel like it takes a lot to like want to play it right now. So this is my way I would play it personally. This is a Beastdown version of the deck, as you can see from some of the cards in the list right here. But all in all, it is practically the same deck. We are playing looking into the future as our skill. The skill allows us to look at the top 3 cards of our deck and then rearrange them in any order. But we just can't activate spell effects that turn. So that's the big downside to it. We can't really be playing a lot of spell cards when we play this card. The monster lineup is just 3 Topaz Tiger, which is, standard for the list that you originally saw, but it's really good because it becomes a 2,000 beater when it declares an attack on the monster. We're also still on this 3 Sapphire Pegasus. That way we can get them to our spell and trap cards on a little bit faster. We're on 2 of the Amber Mammoth. Amber Mammoth is a card that actually has a protection effect for your Crystal Beast monsters. So I have him in here at 2. Also, just because he has the 1700 attack stat, it comes up. And then I'm also on the 1 Amethyst Cat. So these 3 cards in particular were the DD Warrior Ladies and Cyberdrag, I think? I can't remember. But they were, different monsters than what they are now, but I just figured that turning them into Crystal Beast cards just kind of makes sense, having the protection effect and then having a burn, not really, effect. I think it'd be really nice for these cards that at least get to shine in the deck. The spell lineup is going to be 1 Book of Moon as one of our 3-ofs and 1 Crystal Release. Now, Book of Moon, as I said, is one of the 3-ofs because we want to make sure that we're outing the Jinzo, and the same goes for the Crystal Release. If Jinzo gets summoned against us, we lose the game. So we want to make sure we have the outs for that. Crystal Release here is just a equip spell that gives your Crystal monsters 800 attack, and then if it's sent to the graveyard, you can place a Crystal Beast monster from your deck face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. So it is essentially another Sapphire Pegasus if you need it for your Conclave, which we're playing at 3. Conclave has kind of become the main card for your deck because we all have our Crystal Orgeki knocked down to 2 copies. So this is at 3, this is going to be at 2. And then we're also going to be on the Horn of the Phantom Beast. This is really what makes the deck into a beatdown oriented deck, is this card right here. It gives the monsters 800 additional attack points, so if you're not against Joey Beat, you can actually do this during the damage step. And then it's really nice because it turns all your monsters into like incredible beat sticks. Like, for example, Topaz Tiger becomes 2800, like this becomes 2600, and that's also going with Crystal Release here as well. And then if that monster destroys a monster by battle, you get to draw an additional card, so you actually get to draw into your resources. We also own 2 Wall of Disruption, but this is easily going to get sided out if we go into playing against Joey Beat. The side deck is going to be the double Mind Crush, the double Offerings to the Doomed, the 1 Shrink, and the Straight Flush. Straight Flush is for the Trap Monsters, Mind Crushes is for the Cyber Angels, and then the Offerings and the Shrink are to side out your Wall of Disruptions and maybe 1 copy of the Horn. That whenever you play against Joey Beat, you can just side into these 3 cards in particular. I think that would be fine. The only issue it becomes is that your skill kind of like makes it to where these cards are not as good, just because you can't be playing your trap cards as often. But what do you guys think? What are your opinions on this? I think it's a really interesting way to look at the deck instead of it being more like it still has its control deck, but it also has its aggro parts to it as well. So I just think that it's a nice little thing to be talking about. But if you have your own Crystal Beast build that you're looking at right now or you've been working on, hey, leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to see it. But if you guys enjoyed this type of video, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.